You watching this video, you are about to see Avalanche break out from a massive bull flag pattern on the 4-hour. We take a look here, AVAX versus the United States dollar on Binance. Not only have we created a bull flag pattern, which is a very, very bullish pattern, a large move up and a downtrending channel, but my friends, you are also witnessing a live filling of a fair value gap that was created between $40 and $42.29 as Avalanche absolutely ripped from $33 to a high of $45. This is just the beginning of the video. I'm going to talk about Avalanche, why I am so bullish on this project, and also a $50 million Avalanche token play that I believe has 100x potential. You don't want to miss this video. This might be the most important Avalanche video that you're going to watch on YouTube. So like the video and let's get started. Avalanche currently sitting at $17 billion in market cap. We've seen Solana move. We're now seeing Cardano move. XLM has been killing it. Avalanche started to move, has seen a little bit of a drawdown, but again, I believe that is all going to change with another big move up back to that $60 level that we hit back in March of this year. That is just the beginning of a larger Avalanche move. We take a look here from Nansen, some metrics under the hood. What is happening with AVAX? We take a look at active addresses. That has been trending upwards over the last 4 or 5 days. We take a look at transactions. That has also been trending upwards over the last 4 or 5 days. We go down to the left, daily deployments of contracts. That has also been moving up from a low of around 715 back on November 18th, so about 1 week ago, to currently sitting at, if I can get this thing up here, over 1,150 daily deployments on the AVAX network. So you want to talk about things moving, things happening. Sure, speculation drives prices, but so does utility and use case, and Avalanche has both. We're going to talk a little bit about gaming as well. Going to give a shout out to Off the Grid, but I want you to take a look at DeFi Llama over the last 1 day. The biggest gainer of TVL in the top. I'm going to keep scrolling. We don't get to number. We don't see a bigger gainer until we get to number 17, which is Cardano. Avalanche over the last day has witnessed a growth of over 10% in total value locked. Over the last 7 days, 9%, and over the last 1 month, almost 37% in TVL. What is driving the growth? We know a large narrative, and Avalanche has many, but a big one is gaming. You can see here from the Avalanche handle, Avalanche is powering the best games, and they've got the hardware to prove it. Congrats to Play Off the Grid and Maple Story on a huge night at the Game SG Awards. Here are the categories Avalanche took home. I'm not going to play the video, but we all know Off the Grid was an absolutely the most successful Web3 game ever created. Also, the first to go on console on Xbox and PlayStation. And people don't even know it was a blockchain game, which is what this post says also from Avalanche, is Web 2 and Web 3 games will be indistinguishable. Seems like they figured it out. Now, Off the Grid, as you can see here, it did surpass the likes of Fortnite on the Epic Play Game Store as far as the most popular free-to-play games, and this is just the beginning. And guess what? And we haven't even seen the marketplace go live. Why is that so important? All those transactions, the trading, the buying, the selling of skins, of tokens, of whatever you want to call it, of guns, that is all going to be settled on the Avalanche blockchain, driving up utility, drives up fees, which drives up the price of the token. That's one narrative, is gaming. Well, guess what? Avalanche has maybe an even bigger narrative, which is RWA, real world asset tokenization. And these, my friends, are just some of the names that have been working with Avalanche. Fidelity, Apollo, BlackRock, JP Morgan Chase, Citi, MasterCard, WisdomTree. And I think the big one here, my friends, is the California Department of Motor Vehicles. This happened months ago when over 42 million car titles were put on the Avalanche blockchain. So it's already got proof of concept that was successful. And guess what? When other states or nation states or counties or municipalities decide, hey, we want to move some of our things on the blockchain. Well, which one has done it before? They're going to look around and say, oh, Avalanche did it in the largest economy in the United States, which is California, and they did it successfully. So shout out to them. Now, I mentioned there is a 100x play in the Avalanche ecosystem. This is something that I've been talking about on our show intermittently since the depths of the bear markets, and that is none other than Banky Finance. You can see here from the Banky handle, over 10 million total staked AVAX. The Banky and Avalanche communities have just made history. Thank you for your trust and support. Welcome to the next level. You take a look. Well, okay, the TVL is growing. Avalanche's network is growing. Well, what's the largest protocol on that network? And it is none other than Banky, my friends. And the key thing with Banky is anyone that decides to launch a subnet on Avalanche has to put up 2,000 AVAX per validator. You need a minimum of around 5 validators, meaning you need 10,000 AVAX tokens. Well, that price point might be a little too high for someone who doesn't necessarily have the money to do that. That is where Banky comes into play. You can leverage the Banky ecosystem and the network. By having the Banky tokens, you get a discount on the amount of AVAX you need per validator, making it cheaper for you and good for the network in general. Also, obviously, driving up the utility of Banky. Currently sitting at an $84 million market cap. This thing can get to $8.4 billion, which would give it a 100x. Now, this is assuming the Avalanche network continues to grow. It goes from, let's say, 18 billion to around 180, $200 billion market cap. There is absolutely zero reason to believe that the top protocol in the Avalanche ecosystem can't get to an $8 billion market cap. I mean, you have meme coins that do nothing that are sitting at 3-4x the size of that market cap. And there's no reason to believe Banky. Now, of course, this is a little more riskier. It could trend down. It could trend to zeros. A new protocol can come in and do something similar. But I'm betting that Banky is going to be that protocol to launch Avalanche subnets into outer space, as some would say. So if you're bullish on AVAX, if you're bullish on Web3 gaming, if you're bullish on RWA, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and come check out our live show Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you next one. Peace.